we got some bizarre UFO just flying over USA. But this time, we finally get something fresh. 2025 in Brazil, a UFO sighting mysteriously called as the cigar-shaped UFO. In January 2025, eyewitness in Brazil recorded a strange cylindrical object known in ufology as a cigar-shaped UFO, moving silently across the sky. Theories across from extraterrestrial surveillance cameras to US secret government, all these were facing a big problem. And let's check this out. We got one of the clips which happened recently, and man, this looks very long. Look at that. That looks like a capsule. And we have another footage of that. It looks like a balloon just moving in an odd form. Imagine you don't have any job and you stare at the sky. Oddly, you find this stuff. Let me know in the comments if you have actually spotted these kind of stuff even at your place. So once again, we are going to the Mexico, which was on July 11, 1991, old time, but these were some genuine stuff. UFO during solar eclipse, and they found out there is something odd flying over there. Look at that. Yeah, everybody were ready to actually capture this crazy stuff over there with their things. All the prayers were all happening because everybody believed that it had bad omen, but something odd was flying in the sky. And take a closer look at 1991, they managed to capture something flying, and this was a big news that time. Now it is scrapped off, but we are pulling this back once again. At that particular moment, that technology, it's impossible to get that, and these guys captured something insane, which was like everybody were saying that it was like a saucer moving in a most stealthiest manner, no noise. It can move zigzag, which means that it's not any kind of jet as well, which jets cannot do zigzag. So these things were just hovering, moving back and forth as well. Now this was the particular stuff. It had just one light and it looks amazing. And see the people who have actually found that something odd was flying. So it was a big media that time. Now folks are like, yes, we are seeing UFO, just one person recording, no proper evidence. This time we have some insane people who actually saw the same stuff. Once again, in America, we found out another UFO sighting, also known as the orb as well, on August 31, 2025. Yes, this is recently happened last month itself. Let's check this out. Okay, look at that. It's just moving in a most odd manner. At that time, obviously everybody might be saying this is a shooting star or something like that. Things are getting even more crazier if you see more and more. Yes, this thing was moving up and down, and another thing popped up and it disappeared. But we have no proper evidence from where this was located and how it happened. It's going on. Okay, the suspense is actually amazing over here. Let's move on to the actual footage of UFO, which is more visible. Many folks are saying these objects are in our sky with no coincidence. They are signs that we are not alone and the advanced force are watching us. And the person who's commented was on this particular video. Just check this out. That is so odd. Looks amazing. Doesn't look like CGI as well, because you can clearly tell that these two pixels are pixelated perfectly. That is a spacecraft. And it disappeared. Why not show us the whole stuff? We all have this all small clips. Hopefully this is real, because this looks actually amazing and shiny, glossy. And man, yeah, this is beautiful. it feels like it has some wheels below as well. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And this one is actually looking amazing. We have another footage where it happened like almost 2 years ago. People thought this was just made up, but turns out to be at middle of evening time. People were actually hiking and checking some stuff at the forest moment, and they spotted something insane. Look at this. This is glowing with all sorts of lights. It's just hovering at the same spot. It's blended out, but the biggest question is why every footage we see is blurry. Yes, this is also far away from the land. A proper explanation over there. Yo, these things are not moving so fast. It's just hovering over there. Hopefully we find something insane. There were some trekkers just going in the desert and they find out something was stalking them. Let's check that out. You can see these guys were in panic over there and they see something stalking them. And they manage to record and just disappears. Oh, it just flies off. Look at that. This seems like 100% CGI. This is like 100% CGI. It looks amazing. What if it is real? It's gonna be a big shock for this guy. And the way this guy is moving the camera. The sun park, it does not match up at the temperature of the spacecraft. It looks like it was cropped out. This is a big legend video. Kind of like a legend because nobody knows what is actually happening. Everybody claiming that a big UFO, yes, a mothership was actually landed on the earth, on the land, and they have spotted this thing from an aeroplane. Yes, from far above. They just checked down. According to the map, it was like some kind of like no man land, and they find something like saucer just landed over there. It's like way above, and it looks like a stadium to me. But this is like at the place like nobody stays, like miles and miles. There's no human over there. Look at that. From far away, they find something unusual, just sleeping on the land. It looks like a giant mirror just chilling over there. And you can see miles for miles, there is nothing but land. And this is obviously an airplane, not a private jet, or they would have gone check even more closer over there. This was a public plane and they could not move. So the only thing he can do is just record and just check this out. And many are saying that this is in Russia. What do you guys think? They have a base, looks like a UFO. Man, we are finding a lot of stuff in desert right now. Like another UFO just popped out of a desert. The guy was actually hiding himself from the sandstorm and something came out of the sand. And this was unexpectedly right next to him. Look at that. He's just hiding from the sandstorm. And this thing just comes. Doesn't look like CGI as well because you can see the sand was just dropping off from that. Imagine how bummer that guy would be who have actually risked his life recording this thing and everybody says it's fake as well. But let me know in the comments, okay? Desert seems like a fun place where UFOs can explore without no issues. Maybe. Imagine you're going on a trek. Above the hill, you finally manage to get over there and you see something shocking. Yeah, what do you mean by shocking? You know very well, a UFO. Look at this. You explore all the way top and you don't expect visitors watching at you, right? And there you go, UFO just hovering over there. I thought it was on the land, but it's not. It's hovering right above a dense forest. Everybody might be saying that we were recording this and making it fake. He was putting his fingers and making sure that yes, this is a real deal over there. And this one is an actual UFO or something unidentified object just hovering over there. And there you go. It just keeps on hovering. There's literally nothing below it as well. Everybody might saying that something might be there or some balloon might be flowing up. Which balloon is this glassy and this saucery? Okay, looks like a plate just hovering over there. Okay, which balloon does look like that? Let me know in the comments because this is a spectacular view with a UFO. Now what is that? Nah, nothing. So he is trying to say that there is literally nothing over there and he finds this thing floating over there at the certain spot. And it's just like greenery as well. Like, let's move on to the next one. Another UFO in the desert once again. This time it looks like a giant balloon, but obviously in a saucer shape. But it was actually glowing from underneath. Just check this out. Yeah, there's a huge light underneath. It looks like a man-made aircraft or a giant balloon craft. Just disappears. Look at that. Another close-up shot. This looks definitely like UFO this time. There's no handle. There's no horns or anything. It's just a smooth surface. Right below, there's a huge beam of light. Yo, desert might be one of my favorite places to just explore these guys. And let's not forget that Area 51 is also at the place of a deserty region as well. Or is this Area 51? Because nobody has mentioned anything about this particular clip. If these things are there, I think someday we have to pack our bags and we have to explore ourselves as well. And hopefully we don't get caught by a government, because government does like to hide this stuff and try to neutralize anybody who knows these kind of stuff as well. I would try to expose them. So make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button. We will be creating more about all these aliens and sci-fi, paranormal, and all these investigation might be keep on going. Hopefully we get some truth sooner, because end times are coming, or maybe it has come, because according to the Bible, 6,000 years has been passed away. We are in the grace period. So make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button. We will be covering up more about all these stuff. And thank you for the lovely support on my previous video as well. And you guys are amazing. Without you guys, we won't be making these kind of videos. Until then, stay healthy and God bless you. Goodbye.